Coach, the 2020-21 season begins this week. You're going to take on Southeast Missouri, weather permitting. Just start that general thought about the upcoming season here.
Just, really excited that you get to play football. It's a little bit, different after 30 plus years of doing it a certain way. And now we're doing it a different way. But nonetheless, it's football and excited for the conference, excited for our kids to get going.
Now, we talked a couple of weeks ago at our media day, and you hadn't really gotten to your practice. Now you're in your practice. Now there's probably weather that's impacted things. Just what's it been like since your players have returned to start practicing?
It's just one more, thing out there, adverse thing that, our guys need to overcome, need to deal with, is the weather. It's already was all kinds of other things in the mix that they weren't used to dealing with. And this has been a resilient group, of kids that have had to deal with things that other teams, quite frankly, never even thought about dealing with, with COVID and everything else that has gone on, in our country with racial tensions and everything. So, our kids have done an unbelievable job of, focused on football, but being very, very mindful of everything that's going on and realizing that, they got to live a different way in order to, progress each and every day.
So this will be your first year at Murray State. It seems like you probably got the job a long time ago before your first actual game. Just what's that anticipation of since you've taken over and those challenges you've overcome, but now you actually get to coach these guys in the field?
Yeah, and it's exciting because you don't really know what you got as far as your football team till you get out there and you get in battle. Everything else is rubber bullets and having a vest on. So how are we really going to perform when it's for real? So that's exciting. Each team's different, each kid's different, with concept of transfer, going from a meeting to an individual period in practice to a group period in practice to a team setting to a scrimmage to a game. There's that concept of transfer and how each kid handles that and how each team handles that. So it's going to be exciting to see.
Where do you think your team has made the most progress, either from maybe the end of whatever you did fall practice wise, or maybe when you picked it back up in January? Where's the biggest impact or biggest progress toward this point right now?
I think the biggest thing has been, learning how to practice. That takes some time. That's a process. It takes a little bit of maturity, to realize that, hey, this isn't all there is. This practice right here is not the end goal. We need to, there's something bigger out there, a game, a season. We need to learn how to practice from a standpoint of going hard and going fast, but also, protecting our teammates and realizing that, we got to encourage one another, got to help one another, got to keep one another healthy. But we also got to challenge each other, and we got to go hard and got to go fast. So, like I said, that's a process. I think that's an area that we've really, really grown, especially these last couple weeks.
Let's talk about your opponent then. So you're obviously familiar with the OVC, but it's been a few years. SEMO played a game in the fall, played a really good SIU team. What do you expect from the Redhawks?
I expect, a lot of toughness, a group that's fundamentally sound. When Coach Tuke came into the league, we were pretty well established, at Eastern Kentucky, and he came in with a motto, brick by brick, and that's exactly what he's done, just brick by brick, methodically, getting a team to championship level, which, won the league last year. And you look at them on film against SIU, and man, they're really, really good. Really good football team, really very well coached, defensively outside, got some length, got some super outside linebackers in 4 and 8. I remember 8. I remember Purtle. I recruited him at University of Kentucky. He's a heck of a player. And then just really strong and powerful inside, especially a couple of their D linemen there, 93, 99, really powerful kids that can hold a point, tough. They got some secondary kids and turn you over. I think 24 had a nice pick against SIU. And, that's the thing is they'll turn you over. They won a lot of games last year, turning people over late in the game. So, it's going to be important for offense to, protect the ball. And then, defensively, we got to stop the run. They got incredible, rushing offense, really good running backs with 2 and 6. And, their quarterback's a really good runner. He's really deceptive, I think, with his speed. I mean, he's a lot faster, I think, than people probably give him credit for, and elusive. So that backfield is tough. And up front, they're old and experienced. So that's a heck of a combination, heck of a challenge to try to stop that when you got that kind of talent in the backfield and then that kind of experience up front. And then they're big outside. The receivers are big. 85 is a big kid. It's a really good player. I've got a very, very talented, JUCO guy, number 4. So, I mean, they're a heck of a team to have to, go up against, especially in week 1. Coach Tuke's done an incredible job with that program.
Yeah, I do have a question. Just his general thoughts on SEMO and what obstacles, challenges it presents.
Yeah, I was telling Kyle, earlier that, when I came into the league, we were pretty, or when I was in the league, when Coach Tuke came into the league, we're pretty well established at EKU. And, Coach Tuke came in with a, motto, brick by brick. And, that's exactly what he's done. He's a very fundamentally sound guy, a guy that's, not a lot of BS, just, very fundamental. And their kids play tough and fundamental, just like the character of their coach. And, they built that, he built that program, him and his staff, to a conference champion. So, that's what we expect is a group that's tough, a group that's going to do things the right way, a group that's going to be simple, a group that's going to be fundamentally sound. And when you have a group like that, I mean, it's, they're hard to beat, and they're a really, really good football, team. Watching them, against, this past fall against SIU, who's a really good team.
All right. Thanks for your time.
Yep. Thank you.
Coach Hood, that's all I got from you. So thank you very much, and best of luck to your team this weekend.
Okay. All right, Kyle. See you.